guys, my name is Socko, and I'm Sid. We are actually brothers. We're the Socko brother. Today we're going to read a story called, you go first, Socko. Sorry. He likes to repeat stuff sometimes. Anyway, today we're going to read David and Goliath. I wonder what that story's about. We'll have to wait and find out. Alright, here we go, guys. Okay, guys, let's show the book and what we see. Okay. While Saul was the king of Israel, the Philistine army came to do battle with the Israelites. Among them, there was a giant. Among them, there was a giant named Goliath. He was over 9 feet tall and impossible to fight. Okay, is it 9? Two armies face each other on opposite hills with a valley in between them. Every day, Goliath challenged Israel. He wanted to settle the battle with a single fight. But when Saul and his enemies saw him, they were terrified. "Choose someone to fight me. If that man kills me, then we'll be our slaves. Before I kill him, you will be our slaves. Who is brave enough to fight Goliath? I do not want to fight a giant. Neither do I." That's weird. No one wants to fight the giant. Aren't they too scared? Could someone stop this giant? I hope someone stopped the giant. Let's wait and find out. Sadly, no one met Goliath's challenge. The two armies continued to face each other one other day after day. But when Goliath appeared, the Israelite army ran away in fright. Finally, we have someone who's going to fight. Meanwhile, back in Bethlehem, Jesse was worried about his son, who were Israelite army. So he called his son David. And he said in this voice, "David, go to the Israel army camp and take care of your brothers some food and see if they're all right." Aw, what a true father. What a very nice father. When David arrived in camp, he found his brother. As he's talking with them, he heard Goliath shout to his challenge. David was amazed that no one will fight Goliath. He believed God would help him, so he will volunteer. "There's no way you can fight Goliath. You're just a boy. Don't worry. The Lord will save me from his Philistine." Armed only the shepherd staff and sling, David crossed the valley to fight Goliath. Goliath couldn't believe that a shepherd boy faced him. David was afraid. He knew God would be with him.
I just said that again. She said, "Well, you don't know what it's like."
"You have no sword, that only the little sling and some stones. I will feed you to the wild animals. You come with a sword. I came in the name of the Lord Almighty." David pulled the stone into his sling and swung it so hard. The stone cracked Goliath's skull. He fell defeated. Do you see that? David has won a great victory. When the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they turned and ran away back to their country. I guess don't mess with the Israelites. What a very good story, eh, Sid? Yeah, that was a great story. David used the help from God to defeat that giant. People thought it was impossible, but David proved us all wrong and he defeated Goliath. What a great story. That is with Socko Brothers. That is with Bible lessons from God and a Bible story. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.